career as a teacher, vice principal, principal, and legislator, I have been an advocate for higher education. And now, as the chair of Western Oregon University's Board of Trustees, I see an even greater need to create educational partnerships between universities, state government, and the private sector. To explain why, we've assembled a broad range of educators via Zoom to discuss being true to our roots and how these partnerships work.
I work with 21 school districts in Marion, Polk, and Yamhill County, and we have worked very, very closely with Western Oregon University, especially the College of Education.
When we have quality partners and we're doing quality work together and we're really supporting each other, that it just makes everything so much more effective.
We are kind of all in this together, and it takes everybody to leverage their own skill sets to ensure that students get the dedicated support that they need.
When we can work side by side together as a pre-K to 12 plus institutions together within Oregon, students also have smoother transitions.
This question is a little bit similar, but please describe the work WOU does with your organization.
The Willamette Promise offers over 25 university courses for students while they're still in high school. We have 45 school districts up and down the Willamette Valley that participate in this program, and it's expanding educational opportunities for students who traditionally don't have access to those type of high school courses while they're still in high school.
ECMC has been involved with Western Oregon University for at least the past 20 years in supporting the Cesar E. Chavez Leadership Conference. And this is a conference that happens once each year. It's hosted on the Western Oregon campus, and it brings Latino and Hispanic students from all over the state together.
So Western Oregon University is one of the schools that College Possible partners with in order to ensure that under-resourced students have the ability to graduate from higher education institutions.
Something that has been a joy to work on since the beginning of it, which is our WOU Scholars program, so our Grow Your Own Educator model. We're Hillsborough graduates and now are back as educators for us in Hillsborough. That program has been a game changer.
The next question we have is describe the role that Western faculty played in your partnership.
We are working with 18 university faculty members who then work with about 170 teachers in those 45 school districts that I mentioned earlier. And the university professors and those high school teachers get together in these professional learning communities, and they learn about pedagogy, assessment. There's very collegial. High school teachers teach a little something to the university professors and vice versa. It's a true learning community.
Again, every year we bring thousands of students to the Western Oregon campus for a day just of learning and inspiration.
One of the many reasons that I was able to achieve what I have achieved in my life. I'm a first generation college student. I couldn't have done anything without the support that the faculty provided.
Any final thoughts, something that you were thinking about while others were speaking?
What's been important to the school district superintendents in our region is how creative and innovative Western Oregon University administration and faculty are. And every single time that we have a difficult problem to solve, we often want to consult with someone from Western Oregon University.
As an educator, as somebody who is working with, again, low-income, first-generation, under-resourced, historically excluded youth, the idea that they can walk into an instant WOLF meeting, sit down, and 5 minutes later walk out knowing that they're accepted to not just college, but to Western Oregon University is amazing.
The barriers to college access for underrepresented people isn't the desire. A lot of times it's more the knowledge, the resources, the support.
Sometimes it's really easy to dream, but then actually getting down to the details of the doing is hard. And I would echo what Dave shared of as a thought partner when you're in that dreaming stage, but then how do you get to that action? Western continues to be a partner in that work.
I want to thank all of you for participating in this virtual discussion today on education partnerships and why they are important for Oregonians. And if I may, I'd like to leave you with one of my favorite quotes by Oliver Wendell Holmes Jr. A man's mind, stretched by new ideas, may never return to its original dimensions.